and maybe the channel just wasn't ready for that. But I was like, let me get back to my roots. What's up, loves? Oh, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, what's up, friend? So as you can tell by the title of the video, we are going to be doing a soft glam-ish. I kind of want to put a little bit of shimmer in it, but I don't know. Now, if y'all know me, y'all know that when I be saying stuff like that, sometimes they don't turn it to nothing soft, okay? Y'all, if I told y'all everything that I had to go through just to get to this point of like setting up and turning on the camera, y'all would be like, girl, I just would have did that the next day. Because guess what? It's already about to be 3 o'clock in the afternoon. That is a discussion for another day. Oh, that's good. And if you are a returning subscriber, listen, you've been here since the beginning. So for those of you who are new, make sure you hit the subscription button and the notification bell. Drop your girl a little comment. Cause look, clink, 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 baby. Cheers. We just hit 400 subscribers. We have been sitting at 393 subscribers for such a long, drawn out time, and it's entirely my fault. Okay, it is entirely my fault because I was not consistent on my channel like I should have been. Let's go ahead and get started. I am going to begin with my eyes first. I haven't done that in a very long time, and I'm using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Concealer, and this is in the shade 360. This is probably the most horrible setup that I've ever had when it comes to filming, but I used to have like the second bedroom that I would film in, but the thing is my son is much older now, so I really needed to give him his own room. So we're just gonna use this beauty blender. Y'all, I need a new one. I promise I'm going to get another one tomorrow, but we're not going on Black Friday, okay? We're just going to, and we're just worried about the lids right now. What I am going to do is take a little bit of pressed powder, and this is my Laura Mercier translucent powder. Y'all know the OG, okay? Y'all know the OG, the translucent powder, and I'm just going to put a little bit on there, baby, and set it, okay? So I'm just gonna set my lids with a little bit of the translucent powder, just to give my lids a clean slate. The palette we're gonna be using today is the Pat McGrath Labs Mothership 5 palette. She's heavy, okay? Just a solid palette, baby. This is a solid palette. We are also going to use the Beauty Bakery Get That Dough. She's got a lot of neutrals in there that we like. Let's start out with like this kind of brownish orange shade here. We're gonna put this on the outer part of the lid, but we're gonna also bring it into the crease. And while we're doing this, maybe we should just have a little conversation, a little chitty chat, okay? Because I want to talk about the fact that we have 400 subscribers now, which is amazing. And I know to most people, they're like, oh, 400 subscribers is like not a lot of people. And to, you know, the average person, like, no, it's not. But at the same time, like, there are a lot of factors playing into why I'm only at 400 subscribers. For starters, when I did my channel, I started my channel almost a decade ago. When I started out with hair. I had a channel called, it was originally called Natural Oasis TV, and I did everything that had to do with hair. That ship has sailed. And then I transitioned into doing makeup, and I really enjoy the makeup. And the majority of the subscribers from my channel I gained because of makeup tutorials. And I continue to gain subscribers through makeup tutorials. I need to start sitting up. Y'all, I've realized that my posture really sucks. Let me go on this Pat McGrath palette. So this is called Disobedience. It comes with this little card that shows all of the different, what the names of the eyeshadows are. We're gonna go in with Disobedience, and I'm gonna put that right into my crease. The majority of my subscribers came from me doing makeup tutorials. And while that was great, it's like, you know, after doing makeup tutorials for so many years, it got to the point where I was like, dang, I really want to do something else. You know, people weren't really doing vlogs back then. Everything was about niching down. Oh yeah, she does the makeup. This person does special effects makeup, or just whatever. And people weren't really doing the vlogs. So then they started with like brand trips and all of that stuff. Well, I'm gonna be quite honest with y'all. Baby, life was lifing, okay? Once I hit about 350 subscribers, life just started lifing, okay? I got pregnant, I had my baby. Y'all know my son, he's 8 now. You know, I ended up moving to California. A lot of stuff happened, like me being homeless, and like with my child, he was 11 months when we came out here. I didn't have a job. Then once I got a job, then COVID hit. Like it was just all kinds of craziness that was going on. And I just did not feel right about setting up a camera, you know, and putting on this smiling face to speak to my subscribers, saying, you know, with this smile on my face, like, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Blah, blah, blah. In today's video, we're gonna do this really cool look. Da, da, da. It just didn't feel right. And mentally and emotionally, your girl was just not there. So I just stepped away from YouTube for a hot second until I got myself together. And then once I got myself together, I started doing vlogs. I'm going into this rust shade from the Beauty Bakery Get That Dough palette. I didn't really know anyone out here for a couple years, especially anyone who would be willing to watch my son. And most people, especially people without children, sorry y'all can hear my son, especially people without children, they are not about that life, okay? They are not about spending time watching a child, you know, even if they are getting paid for it. Like, who wants to do that on a Saturday? Like, no one wanted to do that. So it was hard for me to film because every couple of minutes I had to stop and tend to my child. Most times I had to do filming when my son was asleep. And the next 50 subscribers came from, and this is getting up to like almost 400 when we got to 393. Most of those subscribers came from me doing these blitz makeup tutorials that I could film in like 2 to 3 hours while my son was taking a nap or something, you know. This is definitely not a soft glam. We're gonna call this a dramatic glam because that's basically what it is. I really didn't have anyone out here who was willing to, you know, come and watch my son while I filmed a video or whatever. And the only thing that I had the capacity to do was were makeup tutorials. That's it. So that's what I ended up doing, makeup tutorials. And then of course, you know, like COVID, and you would think that me not having a job would be like the bell that goes off, the light bulb that goes off in my head, like, hey, you should, since you're not working, you should definitely go ahead and like get back on YouTube. Yeah, that's not how they work, because within a couple of weeks, I had an eviction notice on my door. So I was like desperately trying to find a job because they didn't care about the fact that, you know, COVID was here. They were like, yeah, you gotta go. You can't pay the rent. You have to go. That's a story for another day. This is VR Fire Opal. That is gorgeous. Astral Luna Gold. So a while back, I used this product by NYX. It's called the NYX Multitasker Mixing Medium. And that is like for glitters, shimmers, things like that. So I'm going to put a little bit of this on my lid. So let's just spread this out from the inner corners to maybe the center of the lid. All right, so now let's go in with this Astral Luna Gold and see what happens. Ooh, your girl nervous. All right, let's see. Ooh. All right, here we go. Oh, now that works, baby. That works beautifully. The majority of my subscribers pretty much came from my makeup tutorials, but I do enjoy vlogging as well, especially after I got into fitness and nutrition. If you don't know, your girl is a certified personal trainer and nutrition coach. I will be doing an updated weight loss video pretty soon, probably in like another 2 or 3 weeks. So please make sure that you subscribe so that you can get updates on that and all that jazz. I feel like I need to blow it out, you know what I'm saying? I have not done a look like this in so long. I do like vlogging, but like I feel like I don't have that much of a life that's interesting enough where people would tune in and tap in to see a vlog. Ooh, I gotta concentrate, baby. I feel like, you know, people wouldn't really tune in to me doing a vlog because, you know, I'm not doing all of this travel stuff. All I really do is work, cook, clean, take care of my son. Like, that's pretty much all I do, right? And I make tutorials. Now, the fact that I am on this journey of like building and manifesting the life that I want, and if you haven't seen my last vlog, please go back and watch that so that you can understand where I'm coming from with this. But there are just some things that you have to take into consideration, right? Because whether it's God, Allah, Buddha, the universe, it doesn't matter what your spirituality is. For me, the higher power is not going to give me something if I'm not willing to give something in return, right? So, and it doesn't have to be like, oh, I'm just going to give all of my money away. Because do we all want more money? Yes. Is money going to buy happiness? No, but it'll definitely get you pretty darn close to it. It'll take a lot of stress away. And I just think that for a lot of people these days, money is the #1 stressor. Especially after I moved out here by myself, no family, no friends, and an 11-month-old strapped to my chest. When I landed in LA, I was negative $60 in my account. Negative $60 in my account. So you can just imagine the horror and the terror that I was feeling, considering that I had this little baby that I needed to take care of. So this is the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer, and I have been digging this. This is the Benefit the Professional Foundation, and this is in the shade 26C, and it's called Hero. Oh, you know what I did not do? We did not color correct, baby. So for color correction, we are going to use the LA Girl Pro Concealer High Definition Concealer, and this is just in the shade orange. Y'all know this is the OG. This is what everybody was using and still continue to use to this day. Y'all know your girl got dark circles under her eyes, so we gotta go ahead and conceal that, baby. So we have to conceal that. And I'm probably gonna use a sponge. I just don't think I have much of an exciting life to share with people. I can't really do any traveling because, you know, my son is in school and stuff like that. So I can't just like pick up on a Wednesday in the middle of the week and go travel somewhere because I have responsibilities. You know, my son has to be in school. Now I can see if I was, you know, financially free enough to afford like a teacher that can travel with us, you know. We're gonna go back into the foundation here. So yeah, I can't really just get up and travel like I want because I have responsibilities, and because I really don't know anyone here who can watch my son. And I know what y'all are gonna say, like, what about your parents? What about a grandmother? What about an aunt? Yeah, I don't have that. Literally, I don't have that. My parents both passed away almost 20 years ago. I don't have any family. Literally, I don't have any family out here. My best friend just moved back to New York, so she's not here anymore. My sister lives in Texas, and you know, she has her family and stuff like that. So it's not like I can just, you know, people have responsibilities. They have other responsibilities. They have other lives and things that they want to do. And then the people that I do know who would typically watch my son, like, they're younger, they're in school, they have jobs, like, they just don't want to watch an 8-year-old, you know, and like have that take up some of their, you know, personal time or whatever to spend with a kid. Like, they'd rather be doing something else, like traveling, you know, or whatever, shopping, and, you know, because dealing with the kid is like, it takes preparation. You know what I'm saying? It's not just a get up and go type of thing. So yeah, a lot of people don't understand that not everyone has friends and family and to just up and watch someone's kid. So this is Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Concealer, but this is in the shade 330. We're also gonna go on the chin, above the lip, forehead there, down the center bridge of the nose. I really hope that this video comes out really nice because, man, I really want the quality to be nice. So yeah, I really don't have anyone to like watch my kid and stuff like that. So me going on this journey to manifest the life that I want, it requires a lot more effort on my part, because I'm having to juggle not only trying to pursue what I want to do, but I also have to juggle being a parent, which means a lot of sacrifices have to be made on my behalf. So there are like things that I want that I can't get, that I want to do and can't do, that I want to invest in and cannot invest in. Now, don't get me wrong. Am I making investments? Of course I am. I have the Roth IRA. I have the trust fund. I have the brokerage account. As far as like making the type of money that I want to make in order to have the financial freedom that I would like to have, yeah, I don't have that. So I was just like, you know, you might as well attempt to get back into what was making you feel good, or, you know, make you feel close to having your purpose met, like having a purpose. And that was getting into my YouTube channel, which is why I'm back on YouTube. So this is Mocha Mommy. This is the Sunstalker. Yeah, and Mocha Mommy. And I know y'all probably thinking, girl, that's way too deep for you to be putting on your page. Mind your business. Mind your business, okay? And I think my problem is that, like, when I don't see the growth that I expect or wish and hope for, then I sort of give up on it. And I'm like, I can't keep doing that. I have to be consistent. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. When I saw that the numbers were climbing from 393 to 400, I was like, you know, 300, if you just think about it, 393 people, I need to fix that. 393 people, just think about it, being in a room of 393 people, and you're standing up there amongst 393 people and you're speaking. You're showing people how to do whatever. You're showing 393 people, you know, a day in your life or a fashion video or whatever. Like, yeah, you're still, like, it's still a lot of people. There are some things that I do for myself, like, you know, sometimes I'll get my lips done, as you saw in the last vlog. That's what I did for like my birthday and stuff. So yeah, so here I am, getting back onto my YouTube channel, and I'm not gonna lie, I was not consistent at all, which is the reason why my channel has not grown in such a long time. I wasn't staying in the algorithm, basically. That's pretty much what was happening. So what I've told myself is that from here on out, I'm going to remain consistent, because why not, right? Let's just see how far this is going to take me. I feel like that's been my biggest downfall, and I would always get discouraged because life just wasn't panning out the way that I wanted, and so I would just stop, I would give up, and then something would just be tugging at me to get back on my channel and start making videos. And then I would make, you know, 3, 4, maybe 5 videos, and then I would stop again, and I would get discouraged and walk away from my channel, you know, again. And I'm just like, yeah, you can't keep doing it, girl. You have to be consistent with it. You have to keep going, because it may just be, you know, it may not be the 5th video. It might be the 6th video that ends up pushing your channel to, you know, the audience that you have been looking for, the community that you have been looking for. Would I love to build a personal brand? Absolutely. I would love to build a personal brand. There are a lot of brands that I would absolutely love to work with, Fenty being one of them. Yeah, I would love to work with Fenty, but you know, again, I have to be consistent first. I have to be consistent with myself before I can be consistent with someone else, with another brand. I have to show up for myself first. So that's what I'm doing. I'm showing up for myself first, you know? We're gonna take our Laura Mercier loose powder, translucent powder. And this is a Juvia's Place powder puff. And this is something that Maya Galore taught me on her channel. She rubs it on the back of her hand, and then she presses it under her eye. I'm almost finished, actually. Okay? I'm almost finished. Do you like mommy's makeup?
Yes.
I am going to show up for myself, and I have been showing up for myself since August. I started out with my finances and showed up for myself in my finances. I started doing content, but I felt like my content had no structure. And since my content didn't really have structure, that meant I couldn't be consistent because I didn't know what direction I was going in with the content. But now that's a different story, and I think what has changed is the fact that I've figured out my creative avenue for creating content. Like, I know the foundation that I have to have for creating content, like coming up with the ideas and coming up with the story and all of that jazz, so that I can in fact be consistent on my channel and not just showing up for myself, but also showing up for my subscribers. This is the Lancome Noir. This is the Drama liquid pencil. I have to shut my mouth for this next part. I could probably talk through it, but we're not going to, because I just want to line my waterline. This is Fenty Beauty mascara. Child, what this is, hella thick. I just want to show it for myself. I want to show it for my subscribers. I want to be consistent in my content. I'm going to be consistent in my content because I remember how much time and effort I used to put into creating those makeup videos and stuff like that. I know that I'm going to have to continue to do that if I'm going to keep growing my channel, and I can't just like start and stop and start and stop and start and stop, because I'm just doing not only myself a disservice, but I'm doing the people who have subscribed to my channel, I'm doing them a disservice by not putting any content on my channel for people to watch. From now on, I'm going to make sure I stick with my filming schedule. The filming schedule is Sundays at 1 p.m. Me doing my makeup right now is a part of the batch content that I'm creating. So this is Sheila by ColourPop. This is from her collab with them called Under Construction. And this is in the shade Construct. This is a blush, by the way. So it's in the shade Construct. So this is Colored Rain Peach Royalty. This is a blush palette. This is a gorgeous blush palette. I don't think it is presenting very well on camera, but one is slightly darker than the other. Maybe I'll take this one. This is more pink than this one. This is more of a peach color, and I'm going to, okay, that's not bad. I'm not mad at that. If you're finding this video entertaining, please like, comment, subscribe, share it out to some folks. I low-key don't think I need lashes. For setting spray, we're going to use the L'Oreal Infallible 3-second setting mist. Y'all, if y'all watched like my signature makeup tutorial that I did a while back, then you will definitely remember how shocked I was when I realized just how this stuff makes your makeup like stay on your face. And I want to get like a huge can of this. I think I got this from Ulta. So yeah. It literally, it's kind of, it's a little toxic though. This is the Marvel Studios Black Panther. So this was a collab that they did with MAC Cosmetics, and this is in the shade Royal Vibrancy. I absolutely love this one. I'm a Chadwick Boseman fan, always have been a Chadwick Boseman fan. So when this came out, I immediately was like, I need something from this collection. So I was able to grab a couple of items, which was good, which was really good. And this highlighter being one of them. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I did not want to use it when I first got it. Because I was like, I want the Panther to stay, you know? I wanted the Panther to stay on the Panther print, the little imprint, to stay in the highlighter. Typically, I don't do gloss. I am a matte lip girl, okay? But I'm feeling a little froggy today. So this is MAC's Chestnut Lip Liner. But yeah, this is the OG lip combo. And yes, I still rock with it. It's about to be dark outside. but I have Glass Slipper from Fenty, and it's literally just a clear gloss. That's it. I'm gonna take my hair down and start dinner for my son because it is about to be 4:30, and when I come back you guys will see like the full out glam. I will also link where I got this wig from, but I gotta tell y'all what I did to the wig. But I will link all of that stuff down below, okay? So that you can go make some purchases from my Amazon storefront, because remember, I'm trying to get my commission. I'm trying to show up, okay? So I signed up for the affiliate program, and yeah, signed up for the affiliate program, and baby, we're trying everything. We're going full-fledged with this content creation stuff. We're going full-fledged. Why not? Why not give it everything that I have? Why not? But I'm gonna go do my hair and I will be right back. But it's definitely giving like retro vibes on the hair. So this is the finished and final look. I kind of want to say it's a soft glam, but at the same time it's not a soft glam because I have the shimmer or the sparkle on my eyes. But I don't know, I kind of like it. I'm not mad at this. But this is giving me a modern day Diane Carroll-esque. Dominique Devereaux. This is modern day Dynasty vibes. You know what I'm saying? Dynasty would have welcomed me with open arms, okay? So yeah, this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. Right now, it looks like my schedule is like Sundays at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time because I am in LA. But if y'all prefer like a different time, please let me know. But yeah, let me know how you found me on YouTube, and yeah, cheers to 400 subscribers. Yay us. So let's see if we can get to 500, okay? So share it out, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.